Boom! Welcome to the Sloppy Horror Podcast. I am your host and your scary movie companion. Welcome to the little, what do we call this, Mark? A celebration episode?
The Splat Pack Award ceremony episode thing.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's what's going on, folks. If you've been, tuning in with us for the last, what has this been, like a month? A little over a month. We've been taking Eli Roth's movies, Rob Zombie's movies. We've rated two of each of them. We've rated two of their movies. It's been fun. I've had a lot of fun, Mark.
It was a lot of fun. But now we are here to tally up the scores and crown a winner. Not only the winner of the ratings, the points system, what we did, but we also got a fan award, okay? So not everybody gets left out or somebody's going to win double dip and get 2 awards. I don't know what's going to happen yet, but we got the scores here from the Sloppy Horror Fantastic Machine that we can't even show you because you're not ready to see it yet. But it spit out the scores, the stats, and we have the scores tallied up here, and we are going to crown a winner of the Splat Pack.
We have to.
And they are going to receive what we like to call the first ever
Spicy Boy Award.
That's correct, yes.
You're going to win the Spicy Boy
Award.
Now, whether you're listening to this on Monday or you're joining us here live on TikTok, a little behind the scenes, you guys, this is the first ever Spicy Boy Award. And we're gonna mail this to whoever wins, all right? Whoever wins this, we got to send it in the mail.
Yeah, we got to find their addresses first.
Yeah, that might be a hard thing to do, but we've got people. Yeah. So I think we can accomplish this.
That's good. That's good.
So, Mark, what was the first movie we covered this season?
The first movie we covered this season, Mr. Christian Ramey, was Eli Roth, Hostel.
I know him.
We covered Eli Roth's Hostel for the first movie here up in the Splat Pack.
Now, if I recall, Mark, if I could recall, that was a great rating. I think that was a perfect rating.
That was a 10 out of 10 rating for Hostel. Eli Roth came out swinging.
Well, yeah,
with his guns out, funds out. Came out with a 3 on for casting, a 3 for kills, a 3 on fear, and 1 point for rewatchability. That is a rare occurrence here.
That is rare. We're not usually nice to people. But, if you're talking a scary movie here, Hostel, it delivers. That's exactly what a scary movie is. Like, what more would you want from a horror movie? I just don't know what else you could ask for, Like, regardless if you like it or not, you can't, it is just a horror movie to its root, to its core. It's everything that you can say. It's not like, oh, it's too much of a thriller, it's too much of a this. It's just right there. So, yeah.
It was. It hit it on, it's a horror movie for everybody, really. And, that's how the scores are based on, is you base it on the entire population of people that are ever going to set eyes on this movie. Whether they're a horror fan or not, that's how we kind of base the system, and that's how we think about the ratings when we give them.
I think so.
This is a very scary situation, this movie is. This is a very real possibility. Now, is it probably happening? No. But it's a lot easy to think that it would.
I could see some crazy elite people in the world.
Oh, I'm sure
paying money to get you.
Well, like we said, but the elites
That's
do
scary.
fucked up shit, so much shit that you don't know about.
Oh yeah.
But it really hit on the fear because it could possibly happen to you, and it's really hard to get a 3 on this show.
So Eli Roth, first movie comes out pretty strong with a 10, folks. Like Mark said, we don't give these often, so.
No, Hostel is a great movie. Recommend it if you're looking for a horror movie to watch. That hits on all categories.
Ozark Mark, what was the second movie of the season, sir?
The second movie of the season was over here with Mr. Robert Zombert with The Lords of Salem.
I like that one. All right. Now, granted, our little breakdown here, it's a selfless breakdown. It's a selfless rating system because, folks, we have a half a point each for rewatchability, and we're not even necessarily looking at do we want to rewatch it. We're just looking, do we think folks enjoy it enough to rewatch it? But we break down casting, kills, fear. We try our best not to just make it, our personal opinion or we're just, blowing hot air. So, We're breaking this down as a true horror movie. We're not breaking it down as like, hey, is this a good movie? We're breaking it down. Is this a horror picture? Is this a scary fucking movie?
That's exactly right. So let's go down that score.
Stop yelling.
I counted to 10, and I'm fine now. Thank you. Do you ever remember when everybody gets angry and they tell you to count to 10? Doesn't that piss you off more when somebody says, why don't you count to 10?
Yeah.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I'm not counting to 10. What do you think?
1, 2.
Just breathe.
Say the Pledge of Allegiance. Do that. No, that's for bonus. Okay. So we got Robert Zombert here with the Lords of Salem. That came in for casting with a 2.5.
Yes.
Kills was a 0.5. You know, a little low, but there's barely any kills in it.
Not many kills?
No, but there's some kind of death somewhere in it, so it gets something.
This is true.
And Fear hits on a 1. 1 for Fear. And then rewatchability, it got half a point. So that brought it to a 4.5 out of 10 for that
Lords of
movie.
Salem. You know, I do enjoy this movie. I like to rewatch this movie. Ozark Mark doesn't, and that's okay. That's okay. Because I think a lot of people agree with Mark, and I think a lot of people agree with me. So 4.5, that's like right there, right in the middle. And I think that's pretty fair assessment of what Lords of Salem is.
Yeah, I'm sure people can argue. I'm sure people can argue probably Fear with us. They probably rewatchability with us. But, I mean, Kills, you can't argue Kills. There's barely anything in it.
I think it was the first time. I mean, I don't know. House of a Thousand Corpses had, like, characters underground and stuff. They were pretty cool, but he had, like, pop scare kind of people in Lords of Salem that weren't really... That you don't really get with Rob Zombie. They were just kind of creepy characters that had no context. You remember? Like, there was, like, the weird priest guys and, like, the no-face people that popped up.
Yeah.
And you don't really see that often in his work, and I kind of appreciated that, so...
Well, it's different. It was standalone. We did House of a Thousand Corpses in an earlier season, and that got 10 out of 10.
Right.
Think about it. I mean, you know, if we didn't do that prior, it would have been neck and neck right now.
Yeah, and that's not saying, you know, either one of these people are better by any means. It's just stating we took 2 random movies out and we put them through. That's just how it works.
That's correct. That is correct. So
that's how we do it.
So right now, it looks like Eli Roth is ahead on the score.
Yeah.
In almost every category so far.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
Now, what is the third movie installment in our little Splat Pack battle, Mr. Christian Ramey, that we did?
We did Green Inferno.
The Green Inferno.
The Green Inferno is a fun movie. This is, Eli Roth's love letter to Cannibal Holocaust. Obviously, Cannibal Holocaust is a found footage movie, and when they find this found footage in the movie on the reel, it says Green Inferno. So, you know, it's a nice little nod to that. Very freaky. Thought you're going to be in the Amazon saving trees, yada, yada. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be out there doing that. I know I'm not going to be. I'm not even going to be in a plane over the Amazon, I'm assuming. But once again, very freaky if you are. That's not where you want to be. So I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
What did we give Green Inferno for casting?
It was a very different type of movie that you're not used to. So that was kind of refreshing in a way. Let's see. We're going into casting. The Green Inferno got 3 out of 3 for casting, which made sense because he went into the jungle and found a bunch of random tribe people who have never looked at has seen a TV before to act in a movie. That's hard as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 2.5 alone, basically.
I've never even seen a movie.
So then, we got a 0.5 to the rest of the cast because they were there. You just needed another cast to get a 0.5. So that was great for casting. Kills got 2. 2 out of 3 for kills. That's 5. 1.5 on Fear. I think basically because we're like, hey, the situation is very scary, but it's not as scary because 99% of the world is not going to go to a place like that.
All right.
So it's kind of hard to lose sleep over that when you know you're never going to go into the jungle and save trees and try to rescue a cannibalistic
I think
tribe.
that was the nail on the coffin watching this movie.
It was.
It's like, I'm good.
And then we got half a point, half a point for rewatchability. So that is a 7 out of 10 total for the Green Inferno.
I dig it, dog. I dig it. So 7 altogether. So that puts Mr. Eli Roth at 17 points altogether, and Rob Zombie is at 4.5, obviously, with the one movie. So we have to move into Rob Zombie's last movie, correct?
Yes.
And that was 31.
31.
Hey, a Murder World. That's kind of intense. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
all kinds of interesting characters.
Yeah, 31 is probably my favorite movie out of these 4.
Which is surprising.
insane.
Like, I don't think everyone would agree with that. That's why I like you, Ozark, Mark.
Well, yeah, because I mean, this is the most rewatchable movie to me on this list. It's just a fun, mindless movie, and those are great. They got the good character, and that's what I look forward to rewatching horror movies is just great characters. That's really what drives me in.
Doomhead, bro. He's crazy.
Yeah, he is.
Like when he has those 2 knives and he's just like, like, bro, no way.
Yeah, when he punches himself in the face until he bleeds over his nose profusely, and that's his makeup. Like, that's nuts.
You're not crazy.
That's creative, though.
I'm
yeah,
not crazy. I'm in control.
Yeah, there's no other character like that in any other of these movies.
No, I like that guy.
It's just your typical main final girl and all that stuff that you're used to. So.
And then the little person Nazi, that spoke Spanish. That was just interesting. You don't see that anywhere. So I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, there's a lot of the movie is more interesting than all of them for me. At least that's just my opinion. Now, going to casting for that movie 31, we had 2.5.
That's fair.
We had kills at 2 because it's nothing but kills basically. Mm-hmm. And then fear is a 1. Mm-hmm. And rewatchability was a 1, so that's at 6.5 out of 10 total for 31 for Mr. Robert Zombie. So then that would be 11 out of 20 for Mr. Robert Zombie and 10 out of 20 for Mr. Eli Roth.
Wait, hold on here, Mark. You've got 11 for Mark and then 17 for Eli Roth.
What?
There's 17 points for Eli Roth.
That's
right?
what I said. 17 out of 20. I said 17 out of 20 for Eli Roth. It's on the screen. Look at it. 17 out of 10 or 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then 11 out of 20 for Mr. Robert Zombie.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know you're not paying attention, and that's your problem.
So we got a winner.
We do have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. The winner of the first edition.
Hold on. Beyonce had one of the best albums.
I swear to God.
Oh.
Interrupt me again. I'm throwing things. There is a mouse over here. It's wireless. It will make it. There's a Bluetooth speaker. I got sunglasses. I got Sharpie markers. I have a phone, and it's an old one too. It's a big one. I will throw it at you. Now, let me restart. You got to say we have a winner again because I really don't remember what I was going to say.
Folks, we have a winner.
That's right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages. We have a winner here for the first round of the Splat Pack battles between Mr. Eli Roth and Mr. Robert Zombie. And after we tallied the scores, you just heard him, Mr. Eli Roth is the winner of the Spicy Boy Award.
The Spicy Boy Award. Is it in my hand? Can you put the Spicy Boy Award in my hand?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
It's in your hand.
All right,
there you
cool.
go.
All
and
right,
it disappeared.
All right. See, we're going to mail this Spicy Boy Award to Eli Roth because, honestly, congrats, brother. He makes some good, scary movies. And that's not saying Rob Zombie doesn't. Like you said, House of a Thousand Corpses, that was a 10. What other movies did we do from Rob Zombie? We did his Halloween movies, and I think they rated pretty well.
They did rate pretty high. It's really not the strongest roster for Mr. Robert Zombie to put up in the battle, I don't think. But you said before, most of these are standalone movies.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, Hostel has some sequels, but they're not. I mean, you could have ended it at 1 and you would have been fine.
I agree.
But Green Inferno's no sequels to that, no sequels to Lord of Salem, and no sequels to 31. So, I mean, they're all standalone.
You know what the sequel for 31 is?
What's that?
32.
Oh, man.
All right.
So funny. Okay, well, Mr. Eli Roth walks away with the Spicy Boy Award.
Congrats,
Now
buddy.
we have the Spicy Fan Award. Oh, yes, that's correct. We have tallied up the scores from your, survey things online, boys and girls. So you voted. What?
I didn't even know this many people would respond to this, which was kind of cool.
Well, that's interesting. Please tell me more.
Look. So, Mr. Eli Roth is the winner of the Spicy Boy Award. But he's not the winner of the popularity vote.
No way. What were the scores? Please tell me.
For Robert Zombert, we have a 214 votes.
Oh, 214 for Mr. Robert Zombert.
Yes. Which is weird because we have 153 for Eli Roth. Ooh. So he kind of walked away there.
He's not very popular with the people, but
which is strange.
It is strange. But
it
that's
is strange,
great.
But I love Rob Zombie as well. I mean, I love both of these directors, to be honest with you, but...
Oh, absolutely. So that's great. So Mr. Robert Zombert doesn't walk away empty-handed. He gets the Spicy Fan Award, which is really probably a better award than the actual Spicy Boy Award. You know, hey, as long as people like you, that's way more important than some two asshole critics judging your stuff. Much rather win the Fan Award.
I agree.
So it's all not, nobody's disappointed, everybody's having fun.
Everybody wins.
Yes.
I just want everyone to have fun.
What's your favorite movie out of these four?
Out of these four movies, I'd probably go Hostel. I would say Hostel had the most impact in my horror fandom. And out of all of these movies, I would probably follow that with Lords of Salem.
Lords of Salem.
Lords of Salem. I thought that was fun. You play a song over the radio, all the ladies get crazy because they already are, and then you play the song and it just activates that switch, and you're like, all the dudes would be teaming up, bro.
That really makes me scared that there's probably something in the world that could do that to a female to set her off.
Oh, bro, and that song is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's basically their husband's voice. That's what sets them
Their
off.
husband's voice, yes. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Yep.
How was that dead air, boys and girls?
I was drinking a beer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. You know, this is a nice little Splat Pack battle we got here. 4 great movies, man.
That's good stuff.
That's
I'm
great stuff.
excited. I'm excited that you're here, Mark.
Thank you.
Well, there we go. We got a Spicy Boy Award, Mr. Eli Roth, Spicy Fan Award to Rob Zombie. We're going to mail them both to him, all right? We're going to have somebody weird show up with this package, like Lurch from Addams Family. Now, folks, we got some more stuff to do, and we're going to see you soon. So you should be excited for the next season, all right? Because this little battle structure isn't going away. This is and this isn't limited to the Splat Pack and directors even. What if we wanted to take Frankenstein and, battle Dracula? What if we wanted to do that? What if we wanted to battle some 90s horror movies? We could do that. You understand? Other directors, we can get weird with it. We can get weird with it.
That's right. And you never know what's going to come next unless you are
There's a cat.
a member of what, Christian Ramey?
Oh,
What if they're a member of this certain thing that we have and they can get clues in and keyed into what's happening before it happens?
This is true because if nobody else tells you, who else is going to tell you?
Exactly.
Now, I don't know where you folks are listening. You could be listening online, through the Spotify, through your Apple podcast, which is nice. I like that. Maybe you're here live on TikTok. That's great. But folks, we'd love if you go to our YouTube, give us a nice little follow so you can get the length of our full episodes. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, some bonus episodes, you can find those on our Patreon. We got that as well. Very cheap, nice way to support the show because we refuse to be a show that's watered down with advertisements. So we just don't do that. We know you boys and girls help keep the lights on, and we appreciate you. And that's why we're here, week after week.
Month after month. We've only been doing it for a little over a year, so not year after year yet.
Year after year. was touching.
Thank you. I wrote that.
Well, thanks,
Well,
man.
this is great, man. This is a nice little award ceremony.
And this isn't goodbye.
You know, I don't know what to do now because we kind of ran through that pretty quick here. So it's going to be a little bit short episode this time.
Yeah, they knew
okay.
this. They knew this.
Well, that's fine. You know, rewatch it again, and then it'll be like the length of a full episode. There might be some things that you missed.
Yeah, everybody likes a quickie.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like long ones sometimes either. You get like tired afterwards.
When alcohol's involved, you got like a hair in your mouth. You're like, I think I got to pee. I just got to go.
Sweat.
I want to get out of here.
Sweat goes in your eyeball.
Yeah, and then the hunger kind of sets in, or maybe you ate already and you're like getting the man, Waffle House maybe wasn't a great idea.
No, I can't perform after I eat. I'm not at that age no more. I can't be doing that.
Plate
shit.
of lasagna.
Yeah, you could. Oh, dude, I would puke on her back. Oh.
You get
done.
like
That's why I don't eat lunch at work barely, because like once you eat, you're like, nope, not doing nothing for like another 20, 30 minutes.
I used to be a mover when I was younger, and people it'd be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like, you want a pizza? We'll order a pizza. You're like, lady, if I eat a pizza, I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
It's over for you, lady. So maybe you should get that at like 9 p.m. Like, that's like a better idea.
9 p.m. pizza.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, this is not goodbye, boys and girls. Stay tuned
Yeah, we'll be back.
What's coming next. Or if you want to find out quicker, go to the Patreon and we're going to tell you.
Yeah, we got some stuff to do.
Yes, we do.
All right, we're out of here.
Goodbye.